And so we've reached the waters, swelled by the rains that fell a week ago when we got nearly 5 inches of downpour. The banks were overflowing, and it's left our path here a muddy trail to follow. This is the Brandywine. Up north we called it a creek. Often down here they call it a river. That's what makes it the RiverCreek Mystery. And I have inhabited its banks for 70 years, photographed its waters while balanced upon its rocks, waded through its shallows and swum its deep still pools, where those same rocks dammed the flow and calmed the rapids. Seen its torrents in torment from terrible rains, furious at the thunder. Seen its floods, fat and full, tolerantly awaiting the tempest to be through. Seen it dried by summer deficiency to a ditch, stripped of its drift and undressed to its sediment. A furrow burbling throughout my environs. Who are you? I have heard its entitlement for 70 years, heard its intoxicating reiterations echoed through the valley, memorialized at a battle, displayed in a riverside art museum, flattered by 100 parks and roads, housing developments, and disparate other places, an identifying location of my living. Who are you? I have spoken the Brandywine for 70 years. Are you the namesake of Andrew Brandywine, settled on your banks before Francis Chadley's son John famously contravened your width? Are you the unexplained corruption of Brandywine who dwelled alongside your stream? Are you of Dutch descent, christened by the wreckage of the good ship Brandywine that dumped its brandy cargo in your mouth 300-odd years ago? A lifeline across the palm of my land. Who are you? I've crossed your winding path from Odina to Whitford, from Fallowfield to Euclid, from Bucktown to Glenlock, to the stones of 100 graves bearing names, the Talbots and the Downings, and the Bruners and Townsleys, and the Wilsons and Browns, families floating like flotsam through my veins, sometimes a creek and sometimes a river. Who are we? Well, we found the river. We found this muddy trail, but still no sign of any hidden pond. I don't think, oh, we have a leaner. We have a leaner, and it's hanging over the trail. We're going to walk right below this. I hope the branch that's holding it up there is sturdy. Okay, hold your breath. Here we go. No crash. No crash. I think we're through. See all the damage it's done this winter, with all the snow we had, with the heavy winds, and with that heavy rain. It's pulled a lot of our trees down. It's broken them and bound them, twisted them. It's changed our landscape. And again, those rains have left our path muddy. Oh, what is floating in the river? Could be an upside down bed. Wonder where it washed from. I don't usually see furniture floating along here. Okay, looking for the elusive... Oh. Well, now if I had my sweetie with me, we could go over there, sit down on that bench, gaze across the water, and spoon. Spoon, that's an old-time name for making out. I don't know if you can hear it, but the wind's been blowing pretty good down here along the riverside. We're beginning to move away from the water now. We're going to starting to slightly move up along the hill. Still looking for our sneaky little pond. Trying to solve the mystery of Hidden Pond. I used to talk about the shadows lengthening as evening came on, but these shadows are pretty lengthy and it's really rather early in the morning. Somewhere around 8:30 a.m. now, I guess. No pond there. No pond there. Where we came back there. Wasn't any pond back there. Oh, I'm pondering, where can that pond be? Okay, we're moving up around this corner. Ever cautious that a bear or a cougar or a chipmunk with a glandular condition doesn't leap out of the brush and chew our neck off. I mean, it's been a bad winter. There might be a lot of, squirrely squirrels and maddened chipmunks that are starving around these parts, just looking for some frail old man to wander by that they can drag down by his pants cuffs and chew his face off. Ah, bridge. You know I like crossing these bridges. Where could this bridge lead, I wonder? They're crossing some kind of run here. Probably running down there to the Brandywine, coming down the hill. So runs are a lot higher than they were the other week. Some of the paths were turned into runs, actually. Well, let's go see what's on the other side of this bridge. A lot of old dead leaves. Pray tell, what could that be announcing? Oh, what do I hear? I hear the splashing of water. And there it is. There is the hidden pond. Just sort of magically appeared out of the mist. And you wonder how they keep it hidden. What's that, an upside-down monkey? I mean, it's not like it's a little teeny tiny puddle of water. Almost wouldn't call it a pond. It's almost a lake. But it was hard to see. You could see why they called it hidden. See, you'd hardly notice it. But it was there all along. Now that we've solved the mystery of the hidden pond, we got one more mystery to solve. How do we get out of here? That's always a big mystery with me, finding the exit from these places. I do know I'm going to go back across the bridge. Long bridge. Now, of course, we can always backtrack, but I'm not big on backtracking, as you probably have learned. So instead, we're going to turn this way, and we're going to go up this path that's going up the hill and kind of twisting around the mount. Nice blue sky today. Kind of fools you, but the weather has warmed up. That's why there's so much mud on the trail. You're an airplane again. Search party looking for me. I've been going too long. They think I'm missing. We talked about rocky run. Well, this is a rocky trail itself. Very stony. My theory is when that heavy rains, as 5 inches came pouring down these hills on these trails, that they washed away a lot of the soil and left all these rocks exposed. Some of these rocks are kind of sharp, and when you step on them, and oh, I think we just found another pond. I am not going to wade into that mud hole. We're going to go out here and take our chances with the thorn bushes. Yes, that's right, boys and girls. All along the path, lined up, are these thorn bushes. They're very affectionate. They grab a hold of you and they don't want to let go. Ouch. I think I can just kind of edge along the path over here in this little puddle. And so we continue up over the rocks and through the mud, over the hill, over the bridge, heading for Grandma's house someday, if we can find the exit out of here.